Hello my dear students, today we will learn HCF and LCM. Many children says that HCF and LCM is very difficult concept, but once you watch this video, you will say it is a very easiest concept. Okay, so let's start. HCF and LCM. First we will see the expansion of HCF, that is highest common factor. Okay, the name only suggesting that it is a factor. Okay, it is a common factor which is highest. So we have to first find out the factors. We have to choose common factor from that, and we have to choose the highest one, and that is the HCF. Let's see the definition of this. The highest common factor of two or more given numbers is the highest or greatest of their common factors, and it is also known as greatest common divisor. As we know, factors are the numbers which exactly divide that given number, right? So we can say factor is a divisor, right? So, and it is a common and it is greatest also. So we have another name for HCF as greatest common divisor. Okay. Now let's see how to find the HCF of any given numbers. We will take an example. We will find HCF of 16 and 13. So as they have told, first we have to find the factors. So we will find factor of 16, and those are 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16, and the factors of 30 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Okay. Many children don't know how to find factors of any number. Okay. So for that I had already made a video on factors and multiples. You can watch this video. It will be easy for you to find the factors. And here I explain in detail how to find factors, how to understand how many factors are there for any number, and conditions which we have to apply while finding factors. All those concepts I have cleared here. Okay, so just go through this video. If you able to find the factors, it will be easier for you to find the HCF and LCM. Okay, so link is there in the description. Now here I directly wrote the factors. Okay, I didn't explain you here how to find factors. For that you have to go to this video. Now we found the factors of 16 and 30. Now we have to choose common factors from both these rows. Okay, so here 1 is common and 2 is common. Now we have to find which one is greater. Everyone know that 2 is greater than 1. So the HCF of 16 and 30 is 2. Okay, it's easy if you able to find factors. Okay, now let's think about LCM. The expansion of LCM is lowest common multiples. Now here we must know how to find multiples, and about multiples also I had explained in that video. Okay, so once you find multiples, then we have to choose the common multiples, and from those common multiples which one is the lowest, now that is LCM of that number. Okay, so the definition of LCM is the lowest common multiples. LCM of two or more given numbers is the lowest or smallest or least of their common multiples. Okay, now let's find the LCM of 8 and 12. Okay, so multiples of 8. As we know, multiples are infinity, so here I am taking first 10 multiples of 8. Okay, and multiples of 12 also I am taking here first 10. So here when you look carefully at these rows, you will understand that 24 is common, 48 is common, and 72 is common. Okay, and as you extend the multiples, you will get more common multiples, but we need lowest one, right? So smallest one, and that is 24 here. Therefore the LCM of 8 and 12 is 24. Okay, Now actually this method is very difficult because we need to find all the factors for HCF and we need to find all the multiples for LCM. We have one more method to find HCF and LCM, and that is prime factorization. Okay, so let's use prime factorization method to find HCF and LCM. Here I'll take the example. Let's find the HCF of 20, 28 and 36. Okay, so to find prime factorization, if you don't know about prime factorization, you can go through my one more video that is about prime factorization and factor tree. If once you watch this video, you will be perfect to find prime factorization. Okay, the link is there in the description. Now to find prime factorization, we have to write the number and we have to draw a vertical line in front of that and a horizontal line below that. Okay, now we have to think of prime numbers and divisibility rule for that prime number. Okay, so the first prime number is 2 and 2 can divide the number which is even. Now here 20 is even number, so let's divide this by 2. Now we know 2 tens are 20. Okay, now 10 is again even number, so let's divide it by again 2. So 2 5s are 10. Okay, now 5 is already a prime number, so let's divide it by 5 only. 5 1s are 5. Okay, now here we have to stop. Now let's take the next number, that is 28. Now again we have to find the prime factorization of 28. 28 is also an even number, so let's divide it by 2. Okay, so 2 1s are 2, next 2 4s are 8. Okay, 14 is also an even number, so let's divide it by again 2. 2 7s are 14 and 7 is a prime number, so let's divide it by 7 itself. 7 1s are 7. Once we got 1 at the last, we have to stop. Okay, now let's take the number 36. 36 also is an even number, so let's divide it by 2. 2 1s are 2. When we subtract 2 from 3, we will get remainder as 1. That 1 we have to write in front of that 6, that is next number, then it became 16, right? So and we know that 2 8s are 16. Okay, now next number is 18 and 18 is a even number, so we will directly divide it by 2. 2 9s are 18. Okay, now 9 is an odd number and we know that 9 can get divided by 3, so 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3 here. Okay, now we got the prime factorization of 20 and 28 and 36. Okay, now when you look carefully at this, you will understand that here 2 is common, again 2 is common, and these numbers are different, so we have to mark it. Therefore the HCF of 20, 28 and 36 is 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Okay, so therefore HCF is 4. Okay, now let's find the LCM of these three numbers itself. So LCM of 20, 28 and 36. While finding LCM, we can directly find prime factorization of these three numbers together. Okay, so how to find, I'll tell you. First we have to write all these three numbers and then we have to draw the lines. Now we have to think that all these numbers are even. Okay, so we can divide by 2 for all these three numbers. So let's take 2 here and we know that 2 tens are 20, and now we have to move to next number. So here 2 1s are 2 will come and then 2 4s are 8 will come. Now for 36, first 2 1s are 2 will come and we will get 1 as remainder that we have to put in front of the next number. Here only many children makes mistakes. Okay, so for remember this, to give the remainder to the next number. So here I gave 1, then it became 16. So 2 8s are 16. Now again all these three numbers are even numbers, so we can divide it by 2. So 2 5s are 10. Next here 2 7s are 14. Next here 2 9s are 18. Now all these three numbers are odd. So we have to think of the next prime number, that is 3. And 3 can only divide this 9. So what we have to do, we have to take 3 and we have to write these two numbers as it is below, 5 and 7, and directly divide this 9 by 3. That is 3 3s are 9. Now again we have 3, so we will take again 3 here and we will write 5 and 7 as it is again. Okay, now 3 1s are 3. Okay, now we have only two number, that is 5 and 7, and we have the next prime number as 5. So we will divide 5 by 5. 5 1s are 5. 7 will come down and this 1 will come down. Now we have the next prime number, that is 7. So 7 1s are 7. Okay, as we got all over 1 1 1, so we have to stop here. So therefore the LCM of 20, 28 and 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 7. When we multiply all these numbers, we will get the answer as 1216. Okay, now let's move to the let's take one more example, okay, and find HCF and LCM of those numbers. I am taking example as 32, 46 and 50. Okay, while finding HCF, we have to find prime factorization for each number separately. So first we will take 32 as it is even number. So 2 1s are 2. We got 1 as remainder, that we will put in front of 2. So 2 6 are 12. Next 16 is also even. So 2 8s are 16. Next 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. Okay. Next number is 46. Here 2 2s are 4 will come. Then 2 3s are 6. And 23 is a prime number. Therefore 23 1s are 23. Okay. Now the next number is 50. Here 2 2s are 4 will come. Then we got the remainder as 1, that we will put in front of 0. Therefore it became 10. So 2 5s are 10. And 5 will get divided by only 5. 25 will get divided by 5. Therefore 5 5s are 25 and 5 1s are 5. Okay. So here the prime factorization of 32 and 46 and 50. When you look carefully, here only this 2 is common, right? Therefore the HCF of 32, 46 and 50 is 2. Okay. Now let's find LCM of these three numbers only. So first we will write all the numbers and let's find the prime factorization of these numbers. 2 1s are 2. We got 1 as remainder, that we will put in front of 2. So this became 12. 2 6 are 12. Next number is 46, which is also an even. So 2 2s are 4. Then 2 3s are 6. Next here 2 2s are 4. We got 1 as remainder. So 10. 2 5s are 10. Okay. Now here 2 8s are 16. As we can't divide 23 by 2, so we will write 23 as it is and 25 as it is. Okay. Now here 2 4s are 8. Again these two numbers will come as it is. Next is 2 2s are 4. Again these two numbers as it is, and 2 1s are 2. Now next we have prime number 5 which can divide this 25. So we will take 5. 23 will remain as it is. 5 5s are 25. Again 5 1s are 5. Now we have 23 is the prime number itself. So 23 1s are 23. Okay. So the LCM of 32, 46 and 50 is this much. Okay. So when we will multiply these all numbers, we will get the answer as 18,400. So here in today's video, I explained about HCF, LCM by using prime factorization as well as the finding factors and choosing the highest common factor, and finding multiples and choosing the LCM for those numbers. Whichever method you will use, you will get the final answer same only. So if you like my teaching, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye everyone.